Shemai Bob, hello everyone, Jason Shepherd here from the Learn Welsh podcast, and today we're going to look at the kind of things that only a Welsh parent would say. I've got a list here, and some of these have definitely been said to me. Let's start with the first one. Stop chops in. Now listen to me. Stop chops in, alright? Stop chops in now. That means stop being so chatty. Quieten down. You're talking too much. And yeah, my mum and my dad would both say that to me when I was younger, because I was a very chatty little boy. Sometimes too chatty. Here's another good one. Go get some council pop. Now that was never said to me, but I have heard it being said when I was younger. And basically, a parent would say to the child, go and get some water. But instead of saying get water, they'd say, go get some council pop. Because, you know, we get the water from the taps and that's all to do with the council. Council pop. Not as nice as raspberry aid pop, but, you know, at least it's drinkable. Well, it depends what area of Wales you live in, but a lot of it's very drinkable. Okay, parents knowing every Welsh celeb. Yeah. My dad told me that his granddad, my granddad, his father, was friends with Harry Seacombe, who was very famous back in the mid to late 20th century. He was from Swansea. And also, he remembers Catherine Zeta-Jones, and he said that when she was a little kid, she kicked him in the shin. And I'm thinking to myself, just as well, Shirley Bassey didn't live, and Charlotte Church didn't live in Swansea, just as well they live in Cardiff, or you'll be telling me stories about them as well. I thought to myself, but never said. But yeah, you'll find that a lot. Parents all saying, oh yeah, I knew Tom Jones. Oh yeah, I know Shirley Bassey. Oh yeah, my mum was friends with Shirley Bassey. Those kind of things. Everybody seems to know somebody famous in Wales. All right. I wanted to say this earlier when I said stop chops in. I wanted to say, now stop chops in, my good boy. Or listen, you're a good girl. Meaning, quiet now, mum's speaking, and I'm going to lay down the law. That's what she was saying. Listen, you're a good girl. Oh, this was a good one as well. You've done something wrong, you little boy, little girl. You've done something wrong. Mum's not happy, and you're upset, and you're crying. And mum says, crying? I'll give you something to cry about. Crying? I'll give you something to cry about. I remember that one. Of course, that would just make you cry more. So it didn't quite work, but they were trying to tell you off. So, you know. Oh, yes, if your room was very untidy, Mum would go into your room and she'd say, oh, it looks like a bomb's dropped in here. Looks like a bomb's dropped. Because everything was all over the place. It was messy. It looks like a bomb's dropped in here, she'd say. And then she'd make you clean it up. Oh, yes, and if you had to go to the doctors, because you weren't feeling well, and Mum had to phone the school, she'd say, Jason can't come in today. He's feeling bad. He's feeling bad. He is really bad. Bad as in feeling ill. We often use the word bad to mean ill. Oh, he's feeling bad today. He can't come out to play, kids. He's feeling bad. Sounds like you're talking about Shakespeare. But why I would want to be feeling the bad, I don't know. Oh, yes. You and a friend have had a row and you're fighting and you're saying, Mum, I didn't start it, he did. And the kid says, I didn't start it, Jason did. And Mum says, I don't care who started it. I'm going to finish it. That's the one where you knew she meant business. And at that point, you'd normally run for the hills and wouldn't come back until she'd calmed down. And when you did come back, she'd say, listen, you're a good boy. And it all started all over again. Mums never forget. Never forget. But it's all good fun thinking back to these kind of things that we used to say or parents used to say to us. And now, I bet a lot of you out there say some of these same things to your children. Do you? Let us know in the comments below. Which ones from your parents do you still use? Which of these sayings and phrases do you use now? Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like what we do here, why not subscribe? It doesn't cost anything. And if you would like to see all of our videos when they come out, why not click the little bell? Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for all of the support that you've given us. Really, really appreciate it. I know some of you joined us on Patreon and on the Learn Welsh Podcast Club. If you haven't done that and would like to, you can go to learnwelshpodcast.co.uk to join the Learn Welsh Podcast Club. You can go to patreon.com/learnwelsh to join Patreon. And either way, you'll get loads of extra videos and audios and quizzes and lots of different things to help you to learn the Welsh language. Well, it's time for me to go, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.